everybody, and welcome back to the third day of the Alice Through the Looking Glass series. Today my look is inspired by Mirana, the White Queen, and as usual I'm using all the eyeshadows from the Mirana row, so if you'd like to see how I got this look then please keep watching. Right, so the first shadow we're going to be using is this one here called Chessboard, and I'm just going to be running that through my crease area and slightly under my lower lash line as well. I'm actually going to bring this right into the inner corner of my eye, just about up to here. And then I'm going to start taking this slightly onto my lower lash line. And I'm again taking this quite low, because I'm actually going by a picture for this one. The other two I just kind of did my own thing. I'm still doing my own thing now, but I was really inspired by the photo of Mirana from the film. And her eyeshadow is dragged quite far down onto that lower lash line. And she's kind of got a tired, kind of ghostly look going on. I quite like it though. I'm just going to take a clean blending brush with absolutely nothing on it. And I'm just going to start softening out those edges. I'm then going to take this shadow here called Kingdom, and I'm just going to start placing that all over my eyelid. I'm basically going to stop about here, so I'm just keeping that inner part free so I can put another shadow there. And I'm also going to place some of that down onto my lower lash line. I'm just using a Sigma E30 pencil brush to do this. I'm then going into this shade here called Duchess, and I'm going to start placing that on that inner part of the eyelid there that we left free. And then I'm going to place Lily right onto the inner corners of my eyes. Okay, so we should have something like this. It looks super grungy. In the photo she doesn't appear to be wearing any eyeliner at all. So I'm just going to use a nude liner. And this is the Scandaleyes from Rimmel, and the colour is in Nude. I would personally do a winged liner with this kind of look just because I feel like it would really bring it together, but I kind of want to keep it true to the character, and it is kind of like a really grungy, messy look, so I'm going to skip winged liner, and I'm just going to apply a lot of mascara. Okay, and as usual for this week I'm using this Perversion mascara that came free, and I'm going to apply a few coats of this. I'm probably not going to be in shot for my lower lashes because I need to get really close to the mirror. Okay, so now I've finished my eyes and they're looking nice and kind of smoky and grungy. I'm moving on to the rest of the face, and from the photo she doesn't really seem to be wearing much of anything on the rest of her face. The lips seem to be the main focus. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some contour just to chisel out those cheekbones, and as usual I'm using my NYX Taupe blush. How can I forget the name? I'm going to add a bit of definition around our cheekbone area, and then I'm just going to start blending with my beauty blender. There we go, let's just calm that contour down a bit and it looks a bit more like a shadow. So she isn't really wearing any blush at all, as I'm not kind of copying her completely, otherwise I'd have done like a real kind of white face paint or something. I'm going to add this Nude blush to my cheeks from the Makeup Revolution Sugar and Spice palette. Just the teeniest amount. I am going to add highlighter because I just can't resist adding highlighter, and I'm going to use this kind of frosty pink shade from my Sleek Solstice highlighting palette. Just at all the usual places. I've used the pink shade for the cheeks and kind of gone in that V shape, and then I'm just going to move on to this cream here called this cream shade called Subsolar, and that's just going to go right above the arches of my brows, on my chin, Cupid's bow area, and then the teeniest bit down the bridge of my nose. So moving on to the lips, Mirana has really beautiful deep wine red lips. So I'm going to use these two products from NYX. So first of all, I'm using this NYX High Voltage lipstick in Wine and Dine. And then on top of that, I'm using this NYX Butter Gloss in Devil's Food Cake. I love this gloss, it's so cool. And it smells incredible. It smells like creme brulee. Okay, so that is the makeup look done. I'm just gonna go and do something with this hair and I'll be back. Okay guys, here is the finished look. Okay guys, so this is my finished look, inspired by Mirana, aka the White Queen. I just want to show you guys the photo that I was inspired by. It's just this one here. I just think she looks so beautiful. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this look. I will leave the link down below for the other two videos from this series and the review of the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette from Urban Decay, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be inspired by Erasmus.